Hey y'all, it's your girl Lala. I'm out in the garden today. Just want to come on and give a update as to what's going on in my garden. It's January 3rd, 2022, and just want to come out and give you guys an update as to what's going on in my garden. Guys, I'm looking up because I'm next to my mango tree, and I usually look up because just want to make certain that there's nothing crazy going on next to me, okay? So guys, thank you all so much for coming by and saying hi. So I got 1 million in the house. Hey Joy, how are you? Hi, happy new year to you, Joy. Happy new year. Hey Yins, Yins Yana. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for coming by. I don't know if I said your name correctly, but thank you so much for coming by. I have 3 million in the house. Yay! Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. So, yes, Happy New Year to you too as well. Thank you so much for coming by. Yes, guys. So, want to start off the new year by showing what's going on in my garden today. I was going to do some cooking, but it's going to take a little bit of time if I do the cooking. So, I wanted to just show what's going on in my garden. Hey, hey, hey. All right, so I have 4 million person in the house. Thank you all so much for coming. So I'm gonna switch around now. I'm gonna show you my garden, my veggies. Perfect. Hey, Troll Six. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for coming. So guys, let me just start over here in my garden. So over here, these are my aloe vera plants that I've planted earlier last year or transplanted. These are all my aloe vera plants, guys. I'm gonna see if I can close up my. Okay, perfect. Okay, good, got it. Hey, Sea Bear, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the 5 thumbs up, guys. Thank you. So those are my aloe vera plants, guys. Here I have that beautiful or 2 beautiful kale. Okay. Now this right here next to the kale, this is a blueberry tree, and I transplanted it very late, and for some reason my blueberries are not looking so well. The plant is not looking too well. See what I mean? So I'm still leaving it there, and hopefully it will start picking up soon. Hey EZW, how are you? Happy New Year, EZW. Thank you so much for coming. Now guys, these are my beautiful broccolis. Yes, these are broccolis. And the thing is, with this particular box, it does not get a whole lot of sun, so it's best for me to plant my green stuff over here. So these are my broccolis. And guys, if I don't get any broccolis from these, I'm gonna use the leaves because the leaves are edible. Okay, you can steam them up and do whatever you want to do with them. Now moving on up, over here I have some cabbage. Those are my cabbages. Beautiful cabbage coming on. Okay. Hey Chef. Hey Chef Roger, how are you? Hey AG, born Jamaica, Happy New Year. Yeah, so those are my cabbage. Those are my broccolis. And then right here in this row going right here, these are my cauliflower. And then these right here, these are some kohlrabis and Brussels sprouts. Okay. Now right here, I have oregano. Yes, my Italian oregano, and it's looking pretty well. So I love that. And over here, I have some cilantro. This is a cilantro plant. And right here, I have some lettuce. But the lettuce, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be forming and head, and they're not really doing that. So I don't know what's going on with the lettuces. Now over here I have, this is a parsley plant. Chef Roger said, big farming you're doing there. Not really. Over here I have some more Brussels sprouts and kohlrabis. Here in the back I have some more kale coming up. Those are kale. These right here again are my lettuce, and my lettuces are not really doing what they're supposed to. They're supposed to be folding up and forming a head, and it's not really doing that. But what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna let my leaves go to waste. I'm gonna harvest some of these leaves and use them just the same. Now this right here, they said it's another oregano plant, or I call it the Mexican mint, or they said it's a thyme plant. Not certain of the real name for it, but you can use it in your meat and your soup. I'm not too particular of it, but it is a good spice to have around. So I just left it there because a neighbor gave me a piece of that plant. Here I have some more cauliflower. And right here I have some more cauliflower. So just going around and just showing you what's going on in the garden. There goes my blackberry. Oh, it's called wild thyme. Okay. Yeah, it grows so quickly. Because see right here, I put a piece over there and I put another piece down there, and it seems to be catching, because when I do have it in my vegetable bed, it takes over the bed, and I really don't want to have it take over my bed because I want to put other vegetables in there. So eventually I'm going to, remove it, but I want to see how well this one back there is going to do before I uproot it. Okay. So, and guys, right now in Florida, here's another bed that I have with my aloe vera plants. So I have 2 beds with aloe vera plants right there, as you can see, and they're looking very well. And guys, this time in Florida, the mango trees are supposed to start blossoming. Now here is one of my mango trees, and it's not blossoming as yet, so I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna let it stay. I'm gonna watch it, hopefully, because this year is supposed to make at least 4 or 5 years, and so far nothing as yet. So I'm just gonna watch to see if this mango plant is gonna blossom and bear some mangoes this year. Okay. Now guys, I want to show you this plant. Now guys, if you know what this plant is good for, you can type it in the chat. Now these, definitely what I do with these. Hey Liz Queen, how are you? Thank you for the thumbs up. These are my tuna plant fruits, and these usually turns red when they're ready. See flowers on them. And last year I had one and I incorporated into a smoothie, and it was very good. See, there are so many of these fruits on this tuna plant. And this tuna plant, it is very good to use if you have dandruff. You can use this tuna plant. I'm doing very well, Liz Queen. How are you? Happy New Year. How are you? So other than this plant, guys, other than this plant being used for dandruff, what else do you use it to do? I'm curious to know, guys. Let me know. What else do you use this tuna plant to do? Hey, Richard Rich, blessings, blessings, blessings. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. So I have quite a lot of fruits on this tuna plant this year, see? Definitely gonna watch them, and once they become ripe, I'm gonna use them. So AG saying you can wash your hair and all for sunblock. Okay, okay, good. But do you use it in any meal, AG? Can you use it in any meal? Because I've never used it in meal, and I believe I heard them said it's very edible, but I've never seen anyone cook it around me. So if you know if it can be used, let me know. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you my ackee tree. There goes my ackee tree. I'm really hoping that it will start put out some blossom. It's not as big, but It is still doing its thing. It's doing its thing. And we had to cut a piece from right here because it was extended out. Oh, the Mexican, they also cook with it? Yeah, I know I heard people talk about using it in meals, but I've never used it. Oh, it's good for dry scalp, says Angie. Hey, Jalisa. Thank you so much. So my ackee tree is looking good. It's finally growing, guys, because this ackee tree, it was stagnant for years. And finally, my ackee tree is growing. So let's move on. Let me show you what else is going on. Okay, so these are some store-bought. Oh, wow. I need to do some maintenance on this tomato plant right there. See? It's a little bit windy today. Now, these are some store-bought tomato plants. And as you can see, that they already have blossoms on them. Because usually in Florida, this is the time of year that you plant your tomato plants. And definitely you'll start to get some tomatoes. As you can see right here. See right there? The baby tomatoes are coming in. And I think this is called the, let's see, what's the tag? Sun Sugar Yellow Cherry Hybrid Tomato. So that's what that is. Hey, Winhead, how are you? Happy New Year. Thank you so much for coming. Here I have a thyme plant I purchased from the store. And I put it in and it's doing well. Now this right here, guys, is a tomato plant I grow from seed. And I think I need to put some more nutrient in this box because I don't like how my tomato plant is going. I just transplanted this tomato plant last week, but it should have already picked up. So I'm still gonna watch it, but I'm gonna top it up with some soil, this container. Okay. Here is a pepper plant. Wow, I think something is chewing away at my leaves. But here's another pepper plant, and it has a nice little pepper on there. I don't see my tag. Wait a second. Here goes the tag. No, this is the lemon thyme. But I thought I had a tag for my pepper to let you know what kind of pepper it is, but I don't see my tag. But that's okay. But soon I will be able to harvest this pepper. And there are some more blossoms on there, as you can see, coming up. Here is another pepper plant. And again, this tomato plant, these right here are from seeds and they are coming up. Right here, these tomato plants self-seeded in this container and they're coming up as well. And as you can see right here, I have some plants right here. These are, what are these again? Papaya. These are papaya sprouts. So I'm gonna take these out. These are papaya sprout. I don't need them in my box. And the reason why I have papaya sprouts in here is because I just throw out whatever kitchen scraps I have into the garden. Now, this pepper plant, I bought it was very small when I purchased it from the store. Yes, Jalisa, it is very good. Hey, Jinky and Michael, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Happy New Year. So I came around here this morning and it was not laying down. So it has been very windy. So definitely I need to stock this. I need to stake it. Okay. And here goes some tomatoes on there. Right there. So I'm going to come back after this live. And I'm going to stake my tomato plant because I really don't want to lose it. Because I've come around here a couple times and I found my tomato plants broken in two and I don't know what caused it, if it's an animal or whatever. Here is another tomato plant. This one has some tomatoes on here as well. And this one is called the, let's see, Roma Classic Paste Tomato. So that's the Roma Classic Paste Tomato. Here is another, this is a part of it. It just branches off over there. And definitely I need to stake these as well. And they're growing really quick. I'm surprised because I came around here last week and it didn't have on all these tomatoes on there. They were all like blossoms. And look at it now. I have tomatoes. Now guys, these right here are two yam hills, the white yam that my husband planted for me. So this is the head from the previous yam I've harvested from this particular box. And here is another yam that we have gone ahead and plant because we bought it from the store and it started sprouting. I don't know if you can see the sprouts. So I went ahead and I just have him just plant that yam into the soil. So hopefully we will have two nice, beautiful yams. Now this right here is a rosemary plant. So this is the rosemary. First time planting rosemary because I really don't use it to cook a lot, but I'm excited about it. This pepper plant, hey, thank you so much. Did I miss anyone who came in? Hey, the Dennis Way, thank you so much. Hey, my Taiwanese friend or Thailand 2020, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the thumbs up. So this pepper plant is not looking too well. However, it has some peppers on there. I don't see them really getting big, but I don't know if because it was so cold, why it's looking like that. These are some tomato plants that I planted from seed and I transplanted into this bed last week. Okay, so I'm gonna give that some time to grow. Now over here is another pepper plant. Oh, what kind of pepper this one is? This is supposed to be the yellow bell sweet pepper. And as you can see, let's see if I can give you a good view. Oh my goodness, looks like my connection is bad. Hope you guys can still see. So this one has some blossoms on there and it has some peppers on there. Let's see if I can show it to you. Some pepper, one is right there. There's one right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. Just take you around. There it is. There's some more right in here. So that pepper plant is not looking too bad. So I'm kind of happy with that pepper plant. And over here I have what they call the habanero pepper. It's more like a Scotch bonnet pepper. So let me get this in. So this is more like a Scotch bonnet pepper plant. You can see the peppers right there. Can you see them? So that one is not doing too bad either. It's looking good. So I'm happy about that. Hey, Glorious Homes. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, so let me show you my pineapple plants that I have in this box. This pineapple plant at the end, I don't know. First, my husband planted it in a container with no hole, no drainage. And it has been, I would say, maybe 3 years. This pineapple plant is going on 3 years, no fruits. Okay? This one I planted 2 years ago, no fruit. Okay? This one, it was so tiny when I planted it, so I did not expect any fruit last year. So I'm really hoping that this one and the second one will have some fruit this year. But if there's no fruit, especially on that end pineapple bed, I'm gonna uproot it. Because you cannot have a plant and it's not doing anything. Right? Who agrees with me? Now, this is my collard green bed. Now, for those who love collard green, I'm not a big fan of collard green, but this is my collard green bed. Now, as you can see, we broke the head of that collard green plant and I gave it to a family member. And look at those baby collard greens on there on the stick. So all of those, I'm just waiting for them to get a little bit bigger and I can always go ahead and transplant them. Look at this one right here. So pretty. Now these are some collard green I got from the store, but some of them are from this particular plant. I think this one right here is from the plant, and this one right there is from the plant. Those right here, 3, 4, that one, it's kind of hiding underneath the big head. Those I got it from this particular stalk that you see that is broken. And this is the plant. Actually, this is the one I took from when I did my collard green dish. You saw that video I posted recently. This is the one I took from. You can see right there. You break them from the bottom and you allow the middle to continue growing. Okay, so this is my collard green bed. And it's not bad tasting. I mean, I believe this one in my garden, or these in my garden, have a better taste than if you purchase it at the store. Now, in this bed, I have some cabbages. These are cabbage. And some of them I got from the store, and some of them so 3 of them, the 3 bigger ones, I got from the store. And the others I grow from seeds. So those are cabbages. Here goes another tomato plant from seed. These are pop chow, or what you call bok chow, from seeds. And guys, these are not going to get any bigger. So what I'm going to do eventually, by the end of this week, I'm going to harvest the leaves and I'm going to use them. And I just went ahead and stuck a pepper plant over there. But this little bed, it needs some more soil. So, you know, I'm just experimenting on this soil with these bok chow. But these are not going to get bigger. These are what they call the baby bok chows. So I'm going to definitely get these out soon. Now, that's my cocoa plant. And when I tried to feel if there was any cocoa, there was no cocoa. So I just left it alone. Hey, Trina Eats, how are you? Welcome, 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 Trina Eats. Happy New Year. Thank you for coming. Now, in this bed right here, guys, this is my dasheen plant. All of a sudden, I checked to see if the dasheen was ready because it'd been in the ground for over a year. And there was nothing much. They were like small dasheens. So I left it, and then all of a sudden, the plant started dying back. But of course, I keep on watering the bed, and there it is. It sends up new sprouts. So as you can see, I have some dasheen plant coming up. So I have some more dasheen. See right there? They're all over the bed. So just take this one out. This is weed. It's what they call the water grass. In Jamaica, we say water grass. Hi, my friend. Hi. Thank you so much. Miss Nimbia, is it? Thank you so much for coming. Hey, Charlene, thank you for coming. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Now, guys, these are some tomato plants I did from seeds, and I transplant them into these containers because I don't have much space. So what I do, I open up the bottom of the containers and I put them right there. So the bottom of these containers are open. So my tomato plants, the roots can go straight down into the soil. These are all from seeds. And some of these boxes has more than one tomato plant. Look at this one. It has so many. So many. Because I'm out of space, guys. I'm out of space. But I think I'm going to have to create some more space. Do something more similar again, where I use the container with the open bottom and just transplant them. These are some more cabbages. These are more cabbages I have. More cabbages. And tomato. And this is that mint again. And this bed, I've not gone ahead and planted anything here, except for this plant right there. It's not doing so well. Right there, it's hiding. And I think that is a cabbage, maybe a Brussels sprout, but it's not really doing too well. So I'm going to uproot it from this box. There goes some more tomato plants. All those are from seeds that I had on my table. All those are from seeds. Now, this bed, Guys, some of these I don't even know. But this one, I believe this is a collard green plant. I don't know why I have another collard green plant over here. This one I believe is some kale. These I believe are some more cabbages. Those are more cabbage. And this right here, callaloo, that's self-seeded into this container. Here I have another collard green because I had so many. They just, you know, I just put them anywhere I find space to put them. Here goes my okra plant. This is an okra plant right there. Here goes another okra plant. So I have a row of okra plant right there. That's a row of okra. And then I have some purple beans. These are purple beans. And they already have blossom on them. You see the blossoms? Those are purple beans. Here goes another collard green, and this one is growing so fast, guys, so fast. With some more. That's okra, and those are kale. If it's not kale, it's Brussels sprout, okay? Now, this container. Here we have some more of those bok chows. And these again, like I said, they're not gonna get much bigger. And you can see something is already chewing away at my leaves. So I'm gonna have to harvest those soon. Gonna harvest those soon. And some more tomato plant I put here from seeds. These I believe are red cabbage from seeds. I just transplanted these 2 days ago. And this is a ginger, and I did check the root for that ginger, and there's a small bulb on there, just a small bulb on that ginger. The ginger is not ready yet, but if I needed it I could uproot it, but it's small. Now guys, here is my beautiful pigeon peas tree. Yay, my pigeon peas tree, guys. It has pods on there. Look. Soon I can. Thank you so much, AG. Hey, Yard Foods. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Look at this, guys. My gungo. Yeah, gungo. The gungo. It's not too bad. I think these are almost ready. They can go another few days. But yeah, I have gungo all over here. So soon I can definitely harvest my gungo peas. See, my gungo peas is looking, the tree is looking not as healthy, but maybe because it has the pods on there, they're taking up all the nutrients, you know. Maybe that's the reason why. But yes. And as you know, I love to have my tree of life. Don't ever go without your tree of life. Make sure you have your tree of life. Hey, Sydney. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes, make sure you have your tree of life, guys. Start juicing up your tree of life. And just, you know, just go ahead and, you know, drink up on your tree of life, or you just eat the leaves. You can eat the leaves raw just the way it is. It is so good. And guys, let me not leave out my papaya tree. I think it's coming to the end of its life. See my papaya tree? Look at the top of it. It's very few leaves. And they were all drying up. For some reason, they're drying up. But this still has fruits. Gave away quite a few. But it looks as if my papaya tree is coming to the end of its life. Its life. Now my fever grass plant, look at my fever grass plant. I need to harvest my leaves, dry them, and keep them inside, store it inside, so that, you know, springtime it can start putting out new leaves. Because if you look at these leaves, they're not as green, you know, so I think it's time for me to harvest these leaves. And these right here, guys, I found these out. This right here, you leave it until it's till there, because these are where you replant your fever grass from. Let me bring it down. So these right here, guys, this is where these, you let them stay there until they get very big. And then, because what they're going to do, they're going to be individual plants that you're going to take off and you're going to replant. So at first I thought they were like, you know, blossoms. Oh wow, look at that little ladybug. Hey ladybug, can you see the ladybug? Hey ladybug, how are you? Yeah. I love to see the ladybugs. That's awesome. Okay, ladybugs, it's a good thing to have in your garden. Get rid of all the aphids and those little insects that you don't want chewing away at your plant. So these guys, this is what you leave on there until they are, oh, you always love fever grass. Yes, Sydney, fever grass is awesome. Yes. So you let these stay and they get big and they're individual plants, and then you just take them off and replant them. I didn't know that. I learned that by having fever grass in my garden. Okay. Okay. So guys, I'm going to show you something with your leaf of life. Let me see if I can, 1 second. I'm going to show you something with the leaf of life plant, okay? Now, I'm going to get me a nice little leaf. And I came out this morning and I watered them. And I washed the leaves of my leaf of life already. So they're clean. And I remember growing up, guys, what you do with the leaf of life leaf, you just pick it and you just go, delicious, okay? It's juicy. It's a little bit tangy. And it's good for you. It's so good for your immune system. It helps build your immune system. So whenever I was growing up and I saw these, sometimes, you know, we normally would sprinkle the salt on it. That's how we normally do leaf of life growing up. We normally just put it in our mouth, chew it, and eat it. So I'm going to continue showing you the garden. Now that I've had my round of leaf of life leaves. Okay, guys. So here, in this container. Hey, Facing Reality, how are you? Happy New Year to you. Hey, Angie, Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much. So guys, here I have in this bed, these are all tomatoes that just self-planted, because last year I had tomatoes in this bed and some of the seeds, they just fell inside the bed. Oh, Sidani say we use it to make tea. Never knew it was eaten. Oh yes, Sidani, yes. Growing up, we normally would just eat the leaf of life leaf just like that. It's very good. AG says, can I get some pigeon peas seed, please, to plant? Okay. AG, if you're serious about the pigeon peas seed, link me on my IG. It's ya.girllala, okay? And I'll definitely send you them pigeon peas seeds. Yes, I will. Okay. Beautiful. And the first time, AG, the first time I planted pigeon peas, I had 3 of them right here. I had 3 big plants right here. And Hurricane Irma came by and destroyed the plants. But those 3 plants, I got so much pigeon peas from them. Okay. So again, these self-seeded, these tomatoes, they self-seeded and they're coming back. Hey, Ella, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ella, for joining. Now, In this bed, guys, you remember I planted my radishes and stuff over here. Remember? Guys, I think after I start watering the plants, I'm going to shorten the legs on this tripod, guys. Give me a second. Shortening the legs of the tripod so I can maneuver better. Okay, perfect. Okay, whoa. Okay, now, there it is. Okay, so after planting my radishes over here, guys, I don't know what happened. They just grew very thick. When I watered the bed, it's like all the water just settled to this end of the bed. It's like everything just settled to this end of the bed. So all the seeds were just like bunched up right there. And we keep having some rain and it just, grew like that. Now, remember you saw me harvest some white radishes, the icicle radish. There goes another one. But these are supposed to be the red radishes and some turnip. And I really don't see much going on as yet. So I'm leaving them for now and watching to see what's going to happen. Because it looks to me it's all going to be like bushes or leaves. And I might have to just uproot everything in the next week or so and just start over again with that bed. Because right now, the size of those leaves, I should have already have some fruits on them. And I don't see any turnip. Like, for example, let's see. I'm going to uproot this one. Look at this one. See? It's supposed to be a turnip, and it's not. It's just a little bit of bulb. And all this leaf. See? All those leaves. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to see if anything else is going to happen. If not, I'll just take everything up. Start over again. Now in this bed, I have some what you call Swiss chard. So these are Swiss chard. Those red stalk leaves. Okay. Swiss chards. And again, I have some tomato plants that's self-seeded and is growing in this bed because I had tomato plants in this bed. And so whatever fell inside the box, they have self-seeded by me watering the plant. They have self-seeded and started to grow. This is some basil I've transplanted over here. More tree of life. And all again, guys, those callaloo, you see how many callaloos I have there? I did not plant them. We had callaloo again in my soil, and whenever I water, they just come right up. So I always have callaloo, guys. Always have callaloo. Now this bed right here, as you can see, lots of callaloo. I've already gone ahead and picked from there. I was going to go ahead and uproot it, but I am not going to uproot it or uproot them because as you can see, they're putting out some new leaves. So I might just get another round of callaloo before I cut them out of this bed. This plant only gave me one pepper. This is supposed to be a pepper plant I got from the store, and it's not looking so well. And you know what? Let me look at it again. I'm just going to take it out. Just like that. See? It's not doing too well. And that's that. That is gone. Here I have another pepper plant. This one has some peppers on there. You can see them. These are what we call the bird pepper. Yeah. Pepper needs space. Yes. Yes, AG. That's so true. The thing is, the callaloo, I did not know that this bed was going to be crowded with callaloo. But again, whenever I start watering any of my soil, callaloo just starts springing up. And I hate to get rid of my callaloo. So, So this is the bird pepper. It has some red ones on there. And it has some green ones on there. Here is another pepper plant. This one is a chili pepper plant. It has quite a few peppers on there. I've harvested 3 of them already, and I still have some more. I'm gonna want to show you on that one. And I think too, AG, I think the reason for the pepper plant to look like that is because it was cold. It was not cold, but cool. It has been very cool. And I find that most of my pepper plants are looking like that. When it's so cool, it does not do too well. So this is my beautiful Japanese eggplant. See that nice, beautiful eggplant right there? I love these because they don't have so much seeds. And the seeds are not too much. And it's very good. This one is ready to take off. But I'm not ready to cook any eggplant, so I'm going to leave it on there. Here goes another one. Beautiful eggplant. And over here, I have some more of that peas, that purple bean. See, we have some beans coming in. As you can see right there, I have some beans coming in. Here goes another chili pepper from this one. So this one has on quite a few peppers. So I'm not gonna mess with this plant. I'm gonna leave it alone. So guys, I'm almost done. So I just want to show you one last thing other than my tree of life. Always have tree of life, guys. Always have tree of life. And this table right here, those are peppers from my store-bought sweet peppers. I've not come around yet to transplant them. I'm looking for space, so I'm gonna put them into a... Hey, Ramba Green Hands, thanks for coming. Happy New Year. So I've not transplanted those peppers yet. I have to do it by this weekend. So thank you so much, Rambo. Now, guys, this is my papaya plant. I planted this last June. And look at this. But for some reason, look at the leaves, not looking too healthy. This was planted last June. It has fruits on it, but the top of it should already look, you know, more healthy, and it's not looking as healthy. But I'm gonna leave it alone because it has fruits on there. It has fruits on there, so I'm gonna leave it alone. And again, guys, more tree of life plants. Remember these guys back in Jamaica growing up? AG, remember this? You pop them. I used to pop these. Pop them. Pop. Pop. That's what I used to do with these back home growing up as a kid.